There he goes. Hottest team in the land coming through.
And there is a very engaging atmosphere of fans getting ramped up outside the arena. And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. We'll watch the Memphis Grizzlies in this one as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers here on their home floor in LA. I'm Brian Anderson here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
You look at Doncic, he gathered up the second most votes in the West, a reflection of his incredible level of play lately.
Yeah, it's a nice little boost to know you ended up so high in the voting. That'll give him some extra confidence in the big game.
And now that the starting lineups have been finalized, don't forget to tune in to 2K Sports for all the NBA All-Star Weekend excitement this February. And here's Memphis's starting group. We've got Edey, Santi Aldama out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Hood Schifino in at the shooting guard position. And for the Lakers, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. He's out there with Connect. Austin Reeves out there with Andre Drummond. And it's the Eraser in at the point. Grant, when you talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Hood Schifino. Here's Edey. Over Drummond. Three-pointer. Buries it from three.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Reeves. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's Hood Schifino. He's covered by Reeves. Pass to Pippen. From downtown. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You got to be a good team to reach that feat.
Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Memphis shooting their first free throws of the night. And he can't get the first one. No good on the second free throw. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. And that one's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Reeves. His last outing, he had 24 points. Gets the three to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
From 12 feet, the eraser grabs a board. All the talk around the NBA, Grant, that quadruple double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, B.A. MP doing it all for his team. And everyone in this crowd is here to see him tonight.
Inside. Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Takes the three, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Shots blocked! And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here, and the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And a missed layup. Drummond goes in. Count it. Good.
Well, he knew the contact was coming. Drummond took it anyway and finished.
Here's Pippen. 9 points for him in his last game.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
And that one's good. Connect.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Memphis calls timeout. And here in the back half of February, the power rankings tell a pretty complete story of the season so far. You look at the Cavaliers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out the Lakers, they understand how good they truly are. One of their biggest challenges, don't get complacent down the stretch.
Here's Pippen. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense. Pass to Hood-Schifino. And stolen by Reeves. And it's the Lakers on the break. And that one's good. Connect.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Now here's Jackson. No good. And they can't put it into the drought.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Vanderbilt finds Reeves. Here's the eraser. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. Banked it in off the glass. The eraser's got 5 now. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, B.A. That's just not fair. They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And the Grizzlies call time here. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Royce O'Neal.
The way he shot the ball in these last 5 games has been tremendous. His field goal percentage has been on the rise, and he's showing zero indications that he's going to slow down anytime soon.
And he drives in. Pippen, no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To the inside. And Vanderbilt gets it to go on the assist by Reeves.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's the eraser. Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Give him 8 points now.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Gran. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Pass to Edie. Here's Hood-Schifino. Picked by Aldama to halt the run. The Lakers with a rebound. The Eraser's got 5 rebounds in the game. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got 5.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Pippen. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Drummond. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Kennard, he's checked in for Hood-Schifino. Here's Pippen, looking to get it going. And Reeves pulls it down.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Good D by Vanderbilt.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Rim protection and shooting, so important. Jaren Jackson Jr. has both of those skills, Stan.
Yeah, and look, Brian, it's rare to find guys who can do both of those things. Shot blocker at the rim and stretch the defense at the other end. Guys like that are hard to come by.
He's been a defensive player of the year. Maybe we'll see him in the three-point contest one day.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
To end the drought. Misses off the right iron.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Los Angeles.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to connect, launches it, and another 3 for the Lakers.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Here's the eraser. And Los Angeles, another 3.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Jackson surveying the D. Over Vanderbilt. Jackson can't get it to go.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Stripped away. Outside Reeves. Lets the three fly. And another three for the Lakers.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Jackson outside. Kennard for three. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the eraser in the last matchup against the Celtics just played phenomenal. He scored 64 points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple-double. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And we've got All-Star Weekend fast approaching. I'm sure all the players are looking forward to it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're competing that weekend, it's an honor and a lot of fun. And for the guys that aren't, it's a few welcome days of rest and relaxation.
Finney Smith checked in for Los Angeles. O'Neal comes in for Vanderbilt. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Lakers have possession. The eraser, the pass to Reeves. For three. Clark grabs the board. The Grizzlies shooting just 21% in the first quarter. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
The eraser, the pass to O'Neal. Here's Connect. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Connect's got 15.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pippen, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
From deep, Reeves. And another three for the Lakers.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
Memphis shooting their fifth and sixth free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for him. Juzang, he's checked in for Memphis. So he gets them both. 54 seconds left in the first. On the take. And that one's good. Connect.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Clark outside. Pass to Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
With the crossover. Rebound by the Lakers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
Oh, they dominated this team a season ago. They beat them every time they played.
Yeah, these teams were in two completely different categories last year, but hopefully the season series this year is much more competitive.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Lakers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
They've got Connect, Shake Milton out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's O'Neal in at the power forward position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. Kennard with it. Still without a bucket. Clark up top. Pass to Jackson. Here's Hood-Schifino. Shot clock at 5. Over Doncic. Hood-Schifino's shot is off.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Outside O'Neal. And here's Connect outside. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Memphis. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Milton up top. To the middle. Here's Finney-Smith. The rebound by Jackson. And Memphis shooting only 23% so far. Here's Kennard. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Go get him, MP. Your time.
And so it's the Lakers with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And there it is for them. The Erasers got 25 points in the game.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Back to Kennard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To stop the run, Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Here's the eraser. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're giving a master class in ball movement right now, running the offense, finding the open man, and it leads to a bunch of high percentage looks.
Yeah, great chemistry at that end. And now moving on to a topic that's relevant to both of these teams, the injury report. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. On the court for Memphis, Santi Aldama out there with Jackson. Then it's Edey, and it's Hood Schifino in at the 2. Here's Pippen. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Fires from deep. And that one's good. The eraser. The eraser's got 30.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Pass to Aldama. Jackson outside. Back to Aldama. Takes a 3. No luck on that one. About a minute played here in the second half. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got 11.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break. Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Jackson with a screen on Reeves. With Schifino. And it's off from three-point range.
Not a great start to this second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Oh, he's been doing everything. Hitting the boards. Huge game for him thus far.
Aldama, the pass to Jackson. Drills it from deep. 7 points in the game.
And Jackson Jr. takes a good number of threes for a reason, because he's confident in his ability to drain it from here.
Here's the eraser. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Here's Pippen. 11 points in the game. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's foul number 2 for him. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Pippen. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to the eraser. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Aldama. And he gets that one. Aldama's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, Aldama's size makes attacking from right under the hoop an easy option.
Going inside, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Reeves. Fires for 3. He drops it from range. Reeves has got 25 points.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Puts up a 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Pippen. 11 points in the game. Down low. Here's Edey. And that one hits the back iron. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Reeves. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Pippen. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Hood-Schifino. Here's Pippen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Reeves. Drives to the hoop. Can't get it to go. 9 for 13 shooting in this one. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing with him.
Reeves, the pass to the eraser. And another three for the Lakers.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Here's Hood-Schifino. 6 points for him. Pick by Aldama. Here's Pippen. Three-pointer off the mark.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
Here's Pippen. 11 points in the game. Pass to Edey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edey's got 8.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Here's the eraser. Sweet little floater.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Here's Pippen inside. And it's Edey missing. Outside Reeves. Pass to connect. Now Reeves. Drummond inside. He's got 12. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Well, if Drummond's going to score, the paint is where it's going to happen.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Jackson down low, working on Vanderbilt. Jackson can't get it to go. He got a piece of it. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. And here's Connect outside. Sinks the tray. Connect's got 6 in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here he goes. A nice shot by Hood-Schifino. Hood-Schifino's got 8.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Here's the eraser. They get it again. Outside Vanderbilt. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. The eraser's got 45 points.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Looking to end this cold spell. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Connect. Let's go with a 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Edey. Give him 8. Back to Jackson. 4 on the clock. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And for the Lakers, they're shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. And how about Jaren Jackson Jr., another second-generation player that we have here in the NBA?
Yeah, Brian, and his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college, and of course was part of a championship team with the Spurs.
Pass to the eraser. Outside Reeves. Here's the eraser. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Over Edey. Andre Drummond with the nice move. Drummond's got 16 points now. Well, Memphis shooting a disappointing 38%. Jackson with it. Here's Hood-Schifino. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Pippen. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Connect's got 15 points here in the second half. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. His turnover numbers are ugly. Now, it's not the only reason they're behind, but it is a factor.
A line change here for Memphis. 1:14 left to play in the third quarter here. The eraser, the pass to O'Neal. Doncic outside. From behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 11.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Kennard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. This break gives us a chance to look back on the last month and see which teams racked up the most points in transition. The Lakers, #1.
They've been playing at a fast pace, which plays to their strengths.
And he drops it first.
Well, you talk about Luke Kennard. He shot 49% for a season from beyond the arc. Led the league in three-point percentage back-to-back years. Kennard is so valuable.
The eraser, the pass to Finney-Smith. Here's the eraser. From deep, here's Doncic. And again, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Now here's Kennard. Tight defense on him. Here's Juzang. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Doncic on the wing. 4-3. And Los Angeles, another three.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Stolen. Now the Lakers moving it up. Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Shake Milton. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's the eraser in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Jackson can't get it to go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
O'Neal, and he banks in the layup.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Kennard passes to Clark. Launches it from deep. Rebound by the Lakers. The eraser's got his 16th rebound on the night. Soft touch off the glass. The eraser's got 47 points.
Well, it seems like he's making everything. Nothing makes a coach happier than seeing your offense click.
Pass to Huff. Back to Kennard. The eraser grabs a board. And the Lakers shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. A nice shot by Milton.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
Here are the Lakers now. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Pass to Doncic. To the right side. Here's the eraser. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Kennard. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
As a defender, you have to get more physical with him in the post.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
Doncic passes to the eraser. Good! That's another bucket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. The Grizzlies have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Pass to Juzang. Jackson surveying the D. Kennard on the wing. Off target from 3-point range.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
To the inside. Here's O'Neal. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Pass to Juzang. And here's Jackson. Jackson on the wing. Here's Juzang. 6 to shoot. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Juzang's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. Kept alive. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
How about the hustle from Doncic, a winning player?
Got a piece of it. Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
5 on the clock. Kennard for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, Kennard wasted no time firing back. That's the work of an elite three-point shooter.
Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. To the paint. Here's Huff. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got rebound number 7 tonight. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Now here's Kennard. The D's right on him. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Clark, the pass to Kennard. Up and over Doncic. Kennard can't get it to go. Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Pass to Doncic. Here's the eraser, defended by Jackson. For three, O'Neal counted from distance. O'Neal's got 7 points for the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Here's the eraser from the arc. And got it! Another basket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. To the middle. Here's Finney-Smith. Off target at the rim. The Grizzlies shooting a rough 25% for the field in this game. Here's the eraser. And another one!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Kennard outside. Pass to Juzang. Jackson outside. Kennard for three. The eraser grabs the board.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
There's the triple. And Los Angeles, another three.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it. In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Pass to O'Neal. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Grizzlies with the rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
That one falls.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Here's Kennard. Blocked!
Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
The 17-footer. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Juzang, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Doncic. And there's another one for the Lakers.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And here's Memphis. Here's Kennard. Pass to Juzang. They still need this. On target from range.
Usually just seen as a knockdown shooter, Kennard has good instincts as a passer as well.
And here's Doncic outside. He buries it from three. Doncic has got 30 points.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Kennard can't get it to go. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
The eraser, the pass to Finney-Smith. Here's the eraser. Pass to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. That three's off the mark. And so it's Memphis with it. There's Jackson with the three. That shot off. Well, the Lakers shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Here's the eraser. Back to O'Neal. Pass to the eraser. And here's Doncic. And he comes up with a bucket. Doncic has got 32 points.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Here's the eraser. Back to Doncic. Over Jackson. And another dime for him.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the Eraser.
Throwing up the trip dub, his talent and versatility shining through, but also just the sheer endurance. He went non-stop from the opening tip. One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Pass to Jose. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
And it's a Lakers ball. Here's the Eraser. Doncic outside. Here's the Eraser. Back to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning, because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Here's Pippen. Pass to Aldama. There's Jackson with the 3. Off target with the shot. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
You're one of the only players to ever get a quadruple double. Kawhi out there tonight.